Hi, Rene Bastarache here with the American School of Hypnosis. And in today's video, I want to speak to you about how to use your inner mind to be able to ace your tests. Now, here's the situation that most people find themselves in. You've studied all night to get ready for your test. You're in the classroom. You get the pencil, they say, start your test, and you draw a blank. You can't remember anything. You know, there's a simple reason why that happens. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why it happens and how to change it so you can access the information and ace your test. Now, before we get started, it's important to understand a little bit about the mind and memories. First of all, your memories are stored in what's called the alpha brainwave state. In our classes, when we teach our hypnosis certification courses, we talk about 4 of the major brainwave states. There's an awful lot more, but the ones that you need to know about are these. First, there's beta, which is the brainwave state you're in right now. It's your busy mindset, operating with the 5 senses that you have at your access. Now, the second one, as soon as you begin to relax, when you close your eyes and take a deep breath, you go from the beta into the alpha brainwave state. That's where your brain waves move a little slower. And as your brain waves slow, okay, your subconscious mind expands. Okay, so as your brain waves slow down, your subconscious mind expands. So alpha is where your short-term memories are. Okay, so when you study, everything you study is at alpha, not very far away. The next level is theta. Now, theta is the beginning of meditation, is your sleep state, is your daydreaming state. Okay, that's where your long-term memories are and your traumatic memories. For people that want to access information for PTSD, that's where it would be. And then it's used for an awful lot more things, but that's not what we're here for today. And you go to the next level, the deeper of the 4 state, which is the delta brainwave state. Now, did you know in the delta brainwave state, the body can heal a minimum of 3 times faster? A minimum. That means it can go a lot faster than that depending on how you access it and depending on the person. So let's reel it in here and come all the way back to alpha. When you study, everything that you've studied is in the alpha brainwave state. So look at it like this, okay? Imagine there's a room over here. Let's use this room here in the picture behind me, okay? So imagine there's that room over there, and there's a small door to get into that room. You don't see the door. The door is, let's say, on this corner. Okay, so that room is where all your memories are stored, your short-term memories. So as I'm reading a book or studying it, everything is going on over there. So if I want the information, all I have to do is look and, oh, I could see the information. It's on the walls, it's on the table. Everything I studied is there. Wouldn't it be great to be able to go into a test and be able to look in that room and have all the information you studied right there? You can. That's just it. If you studied it, you know it. It's in that room in your mind. The problem is there's a doorway to get in that room. And when you go to take your test, as soon as you sit down to take your test, you become stressed. What happens when you become stressed is you immediately shut the door to that room. So you can no longer see your information. It's still there. It's not gone anywhere. It's just that the door is closed. So what you need to do is to remember not to become stressed. Stress brings you right back to beta. It shuts off your short-term memories, your long-term memories, everything else, because when you're stressed, what's happening? You don't become stressed in the now. You become stressed about what's going to happen in the future. You're stressed, what if I don't pass this test? If I don't pass this test, I'm not going to get my diploma, or I'm not going to graduate, or it's going to look really bad on my grades. There's so many reasons you're afraid. You want to pass the test. You want to make your family proud. So you become so stressed about what could possibly happen that you shut yourself off to the important information. Now, all you need to do when you go to take your test is bring yourself into the now. There is no stress in now. Like I said, stress is in the future. What's going to happen, what might happen. But right now, everything is okay just the way it is. So how do you bring yourself to the now when you're ready to take a test? If you can, okay, make sure no one's watching you. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. And just by closing your eyes, you block out 80% of beta activity. So if you block out 80% of beta activity, you're 80% in alpha. You're only 20 in beta. Okay, so now you open up the door 80% of the way and you can see inside. That's plenty open to be able to see your information. So you need to eliminate the stress, number one. Take a deep breath. Okay, even if you can't close your eyes, that's fine, but closing your eyes helps you to relax even more. The more you can relax, the more you can let go, the more you can bring yourself to now. However, you're doing the test is fine. Just do your best. You know the information. Keep that in mind and everything will be okay. So you take a deep breath and the memories come to you. Now, when you're looking at a test, okay, when you're looking at your questions, whatever answer comes to you is usually the right answer. If you're second guessing an answer, what you need to think about is, how does it feel? The reason I say that, let's go back to another trait of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is only inclusive. There is no negative in the subconscious. Negativity is a conscious trait. So the inner mind has no negativity. And the inner mind works according to your emotions and imagination. Remember, the beta is your five senses. The inner mind or subconscious is your sixth sense. What's your sixth sense? Imagination, emotion. Okay, and that's not part of the other five. So, as you're reading the questions and you think the answer is 12, you feel good about it, that's your answer, because the subconscious mind will not give you a negative answer. If you say the answer is 5 and you go, I don't feel good about that, then it's not 5, okay? Don't put 5 down, okay? When you get a negative feeling, that's of the conscious mind. A stupor of thought where it's of the conscious mind. When you get a good feeling and a resounding yes, that's the subconscious or the inner mind. So now you have a way to communicate with your subconscious. If you're not sure of something, how do you feel about that? And you can use that for even answering questions, okay? Should I do this or should I do that? Make a decision. I'm going to do this. Ooh, I don't feel good about it. Then it's not the right decision. I'm going to do this instead. Ooh, I feel good about that. Then it's the right decision. It's your subconscious, which has access to all this material, the universal consciousness, that's a lot, telling you that it's right. So now you got a couple things. The subconscious mind doesn't have negative in it. It's only the conscious mind. So go with your emotions. Feel good. Now you need to have studied first, okay? And if you want to access that information, take a deep breath. Close your eyes. And then the answers come to you. You need to let go. Now, yes, remember I said you're 80% in the alpha. Now, you could be less if you're still worried. You need to stop the worry. Don't worry when you go into the test about, what if I don't pass? What if that? You got to get rid of that and say, I'm going to do my best. Whatever happens, happens. Trust in your mind. As they say, trust in the force. Yes, I'm a Trekkie. So trust yourself. Trust your subconscious mind. You studied. The answers are there. And rest assured that if you relax, if you bring yourself to the now, you'll be able to access your answers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just a small bit of the traits of the subconscious mind and the brainwave levels. If you'd like to learn a whole lot more about it, just go to the link below this video and you'll see the several options that we have. I mean, if just this little bit helped you, I guarantee that if you take one of our hypnosis courses and learn all about this, it will completely change your life. Be sure to share this video with your friends, especially if they're taking tests. They'll thank you for it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to click on the thumbs up and the subscribe button below this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now. Go to the link. Go. Bye-bye.